The Humanistic Buddhism Center is housed in the Nantian Institute. And as such, we conduct our research with academic rigor, and we focus on allowing for contemplation, especially in such troubled times, and focus on service to the world.
Venerable Master Xing Yun has described humanistic Buddhism in a very succinct way. It is what the Buddha taught. It is what is needed by people, what is true and beautiful, and what is purifying. So I guess in the Humanistic Buddhism Center, we try to find out what people need and also to meet them where they are.
It was an aspiration of a tiny center, but I think 10 years from now, we have reached some pretty good, impactful projects. We do projects like Buddhism in the Sea of Islands. And by Sea of Islands, we mean Australia, New Zealand, the Pacific Islands, all the way to Hawaii.
And in this project, we try to position humanistic Buddhism in academic discourse and to invite more academic interest in the subject of humanistic Buddhism.
We've also been running the Buddhism in Australia project.
This is really exciting work, gathering lots of new data, and really interesting outcomes are going to come from this, interesting insights into Buddhism in Australia. It's been here for such a long time.
We're building this digital atlas of Buddhism in Australia so that everyone can see this and watch it and enjoy it.
We also have the Humanistic Buddhism Special Interest Group, bringing together scholars and students who are interested to look at the academic side of humanistic Buddhism.
I couldn't not mention the really critical role that HBC played very early on in NTI's life. It's getting scholarly work, translations, and documentation out to a much wider audience, and in a way that brings with it academic credibility and rigor, which is so important as well.
Nantian Institute has progressed in terms of with the technology as well. That in itself speaks a lot about how well connected the Institute is with the changing trends and people and the community.
We ourselves being out doing community outreach through weekly Sunday check-ins, also in communities of practice, and now moving on to the metaverses. We hope to be able to reach the world, to have built these communities of loving kindness as well as encouraging a culture of care with the rigor of academics.
The Communities of Practice meets every Sunday. We go through both the theory and practice of humanistic Buddhism. Everyone's invited to bring their experiences, and we hope that they take the applications back to their families, back to their lives, and back to their workplaces. And I think if that's something you're interested in, humanistic Buddhism is something you should explore.
What I find in the values of humanistic Buddhism is ultimately our humanity, what it is that holds us together as people, and that humanity.
We support them in developing the values of humanistic Buddhism. They use those in their everyday life.
人间佛教的部分是最适合于我们这个时代的大家。
So what I hope is the HBC will be able to carry on the Venerable Master Xing Yun's wish to wake up the world, enlighten sentient beings, and then create a pure land on earth.